There we go. Fuck now. All right. So I've been a particularly lazy individual. There we go. So I did this yesterday. I wanted something simple to do. I didn't want anything like hardcore, so I just copied something basically. But I put a tiny bit of red in this, and it made it really nice. And you probably can't see it, but I've got a little bit of grey there and dark red just up here. So yeah. Anyway, today's subject: ghosts. I know what you're thinking. That's a strange subject. I didn't realize you believe in them. I don't. I don't believe in them at all, in the slightest. Also, I'm doing a live painting. I've got a little O-ring right over there, so I'll be copying that. And I just realized I made a mistake on this. Hold up. Never mind. Ignore me. We're good. So yeah, I'm doing that. Okay. Right. Okay. I'll do the brown first, or whatever it actually is, the dark orange. But yeah, so I'm talking about ghosts today. Every once in a while, I'll go back to watching ghost videos. Now, again here, like I said, I do not believe in ghosts. They are not real. It's the same as like WWE. It's a bit of fun, right? That's what it is to me. It's a bit of fun. You sit down, you turn your brain off, you go, oh, spooky, scary, and that's about it with it, in my personal opinion. If you believe in them, good for you. But one thing that I hate about ghosts and ghost videos is how different every single ghost video is. Every single one of them is always completely different. Sure, you have like the same ones. No, I walk down the corridor. Hello, is anyone there? Hello, is anyone there? And what is that? Oh, what was that, dude? What was that? Oh god, there's another one. Oh god. Like you got all that kind of thing, right? And for the most part, right, it's easy. It's like yeah, whatever. Spooky, scary ghost girl. Oh, what's this? Oh, they're in a hospital. What the heck? This ghost that they see looks exactly like the bitch from The Ring. What the heck? How odd. It's almost like they're uninspired and just said, fuck it. Let's just copy The Ring. And my Xbox controller's on 10 now, quickly. Waste my batteries and then I'll be gaming and then fucking lose. I got pissed off. I was winning in Fast Penguin, then my granddad called me down. So I lost at Fast Penguin. So now I hate him forever, and I'm going to rip his head off. It's an acceptable crash out. But anyways, enough about that though. Let's get back on topic. But all ghost videos are always so annoying because, like, you can say that they're not real. I can say that they're not real. But then there's so many people that will go there and always say, oh, I didn't believe in ghosts either. And then the situation happened. It's like, well, what the fuck situation is he on about? About there, Ishika. About to there, okay. And it's like, what fucking situation is he on about? Oh, I was in the house home alone. They said it was haunted. I didn't believe them. Then next thing I knew, I heard a woman and she goes, get your cock out. I was like, well, who said that? Who said that? Oh, God. Who did that? Who did that? I'm not getting my cock out. Okay, no, we're fine. So just situations like that. Right, and it's like, yeah, whatever. Anyone can really say that. And then have people just believe them. But it's so frustrating because it's one of those things where you can't even really like tell people to go, oh yeah, you don't believe in ghosts? No, I don't believe in ghosts. Okay. That place right there is haunted. Go in there and like see what happens. Like, people have been thrown downstairs, lifted up, fingered. Like, go in there and prove ghosts aren't real. Okay, I'm not doing that. Why aren't you doing that? What if there's crazy people in there? You know what? Fair point. Okay, well, here's a Ouija board. Use it in your house. Nope. Why not? What if it is real and then I get haunted for the rest of my life and then my life is just over? That's basically what it seems to be like with ghosts. Like, people that don't believe them don't want to try and find them, because on the off chance you get the invisible man that tries to possess your balls every day. Oh god, I keep burping. Why? I've been possessed by the burp man. Oh god. So you got them that want to prove them wrong, and then don't get me wrong, there's people that are braver that go out and actually do it. I would like to, but again, same situation. I'm not risking it. I'm not going to risk it. Look, okay, yeah, sure, I've now proven to myself that ghosts are real. So then my first option is, oh yeah, ghosts are real. Here's actual evidence. And then people will be like, yeah, okay, I mean, it could have been this, could have been that. It's like, no, I promise you, it's real. It's genuinely real. Okay, whatever. So in that sense, ghosts piss me off, right? And then you have like 17 different, like 1,000 variations of you got what? Shadow people, banshees, I think, poltergeists. But I don't even know if it's like a poltergeist is just like a particularly angry ghost, or what. All I know is that they throw shit around like houses and they make a mess normally. Then of course you got like demons, and it's like, what the fuck is what? What is it? What am I looking at? What am I meant to? What is what here? Teeny tiny bit of car. So I find that quite frustrating with ghosts. And again, like I said, I don't believe in ghosts, but there are real people out there that do believe in ghosts and will swear by their own life that ghosts are real and that they've had an experience with a ghost. Whether it's like a friendly ghost and they sit there going like, oh yeah, my house is haunted, but it's okay because it's a friendly ghost. You know, good for you, I guess. But then you have people that have the exact same like opinions, but they've got like an evil ass ghost in their house. Actually, no, I'll leave that bit for now. Hold up. Honey. Look at that shit. I should probably done a. No, that's okay-ish. No, it isn't. I'm looking at the thing right now, and it's not there. Okay, cool. So I'm just a mongoloid. Mint. There we are. Look at that, and the truth has been kind of covered, and I'm going to have to go over it again anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But so in that sense, ghosts piss me off, right? Because you can't ever like get the truth with them, right? Again, I don't believe in them, and it's the exact same as Bigfoot to me, right? I definitely believe that there was a Bigfoot-like creature at one point in life, right? Definitely, without a doubt. We have like evidence of it, that being like a megalo something or other, basically just a giant like orangutan, I think it was. I can't remember, it's been that long. Right, this was in the prehistoric era. Same with the Loch Ness Monster, right? Incredibly similar creature that lived hundreds of thousands of years ago, or sorry, millions of years ago even. Sorry, I'm forgetting about like how old dinosaurs actually are. So you have all of these creatures, right, that definitely did exist at one point, but now no longer do, because they're dead and they're extinct and they won't ever come back unless we somehow bullshit them back into existence. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking for a clean bit of cloth. There we go. Okay, so okay, right. I'm also going to paint to sort of around the edge as well. I'm just going to go grey down here and maybe a purple up here, depending if it can be asked. Yeah, sorry, I just nudged you around there. My bad. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so ghosts really annoy me. For the most part, you can kind of figure out, like, you can always look at a video and go, this is definitely just someone trolling, which is basically all of them. But there's always that one that no one can figure out. Always that one. And this one, right? This was on a Nuke's top 5 video, right? If you don't know who he is, he's basically just someone that makes like top 5 spookiest like ghost videos of something or other. Number 5. He's similar to Chills, if you know who he is, who again, very similar like thing he does. But there was this one which this person had a Facebook. He took a picture in the woods, and it looked like this like wolf face, like snarling at the camera. And you know, everyone was just like, whatever. It's they can be faked, whatever. No one actually cares, right? And when I first watched the video, I was like, exactly same. It's like that can easily be faked. It can just be them fucking about with Photoshop. And they can sit there and go like, oh, I don't know how to use Photoshop. I don't know how to use Photoshop. And, you know, that could also be very well be the case. However, check this out real quick. Ready? Watch this. Let me show you a good counter argument here. Put my hand here real quick. I am black. You notice that? That's white. So, you know, there's a little thing called lying, right? Oh, I don't know how to do Photoshop. Secretly knows how to do Photoshop. You know, there's that whole thing going on that people could do. But watching the video, right? Sorry, not the video. Yeah, the video. Later on, it's like he starts live streaming, right? And he's pointing out to the location of where he saw the face and took the picture. And, you know, again, this is a Facebook live stream. All right? And he's sitting there like, I saw that motherfucker right over there. That shit scared the fuck out of me, man. I was so scared of it. Like that. And, you know, it's like, yeah, whatever, whatever. And then all of a sudden, this lanky, like, misty creature sprints. Like, you can see it, like, long leg, like, fucking running. And it was one of those situations, and because there was no mist beforehand, right? And it could have been a multitude of things. The only thing I can think of what it were, right, would be like a random streak of mist and light, like hitting it in just the right like area to make it look like it was sprinting. And it wasn't just like it looks like someone sprinting. No, you could see like the arms and the legs like sprinting across, and even the head was in the shape of like a wolf-like head, a dog-like head, which made it even more weirder. And up to now, out of all the ghost videos I've seen, that is the only one where I sit down and go, I genuinely cannot think of a good explanation for it. Like, even if the person did lie, and they're actually really good with Photoshop, they were live, they were actively answering questions. Like, after they saw that shit, and they ran back into the house, and they're sitting there going, I cannot believe that shit, y'all. I cannot believe that shit just happened to me, y'all. Or that one of them asks them to go outside into the woods or something, and he goes, "Hell no, I'm not going in that motherfucker thing, man. I ain't doing that shit, man." Like that, like basically, not instantly, but like the live stream delay. Like someone sends a message, then 2 seconds later, the message they'll see the message. Like so, it's really. Oh no, my paintbrush. So it's really odd, like how that happened. Okay. I'm gonna make mine green quickly while I continue talking. But no, it's a really weird like video that again I just can't explain. If I had the ability, right, and the knowledge and know-how to show the video, I would. But I can't. The only thing I know is that it's a Nuke's Top 5 video. The video in question has the guy's face on it, right? And it's a black guy. I think he has a do-rag on, but I'm not too sure. And as well as that, I don't even know what the video is called. Because he titles all his videos so similarly. It's like top 5 scariest ghost videos to shit yourself to, top 5 scariest ghost videos to like dick someone down to, things like that. Well, okay, not like that. I think they're normally in the thing of top 5 scariest ghost videos to poop yourself to, things like that. But all of them, that entire video, I just can't explain. Like it's such a hard like thing to explain. Again, they could just be lying. Again, lying is not a hard thing to do. Again, like it's so easy to lie. But again, it was a live stream with like maybe 5 people watching it, or a couple of people watching it. And then all of a sudden, that shit happens. It obviously gets sent over to the YouTuber, and then he's like, "Ghost dog man, and this video is scary," things like that. But that is, like I said, that is the only ghost video that I cannot figure out for the life of me. Most of the time, it's pretty easy. It's just like, whatever, someone's there, whatever. Things like that. Well, there was another one that I say recently, but it was not recently at all. But this guy, he believes that all ghosts are demons, and they're all evil, right? Which okay, fair enough. I can at least understand that. I can get behind that. I needed to make that flatter. Okay, I'll just come back to that in a second then. There we go. While I'm at it, I might... it's not blended in though, is it? There's that colour and then that colour. This is the only one that should be blended in. No, not even that though. If anything, this should just be a lighter, ever so slightly darker version of orange. But I've done that now, and I'm leaving it as that. But yeah, so it's so strange, this video. But sorry, I'm getting distracted here. So the guy, like I said, he believes that all ghosts are demons. And so someone comes up, Sir, there's a ghost in here. Let me have a look in there. And he goes in. And he's recording, and like he sees something like moving on a motion sensor, but there's nothing on the screen. So he goes in there, and then all of a sudden he hears a "leave" from like a female voice. Is it scary? Yeah. Did it make me go, "Oh"? It's like, oh shit, didn't expect that. But at the end of the day, like, watch this. Ready? I'm leaving the room. I'm a ghost. Like, you see, like, I can just, someone could just do that. Also, number 2, right? There could be two people. The first one just hiding in that room while the guy's like, oh, I'm coming in now. And then all of a sudden they just need to go, oh, that's my cue. Leave! And it's like, oh, how spooky scary. Oh. Well, that, like, again, if you believe in ghosts, I'm not picking on you. I'm not picking on you for believing in ghosts. If anything, I'm, like, sorry for you for believing in ghosts. Because imagine everything you do is being monitored and seen by an invisible force you can't do anything about. You can't do nothing. If it wants to push you down the stairs, it can. You can't do anything. If I'm just sitting here, oh yeah, doing my painting video, tunk, oh no, it's falling. Like, I can't do anything about it because it's a knob. So things like that, it's like, it's god awful. It must be god awful for them to think like that. I'm going to go ahead and make my grey and just paint around there real quick. Oh, I already have white out. I'm just going to put a black shadow. I don't care much about the shadow. Like I said, I might make purple. If I can be arsed. But we'll see. So I still need to... Okay, now it's crunchy. So I still need to make my... Okay, I'm going to need more white. Unless I can somehow bullshit my way with this. Okay, good news. I've bullshitted my way forward. There we go. I am not going to be able to paint with all of that. Okay. Plan. Wet brush, super wet brush, barely dried. Big glob, we just spreading it. There we go. But yeah, like, it's such a annoying concept, ghosts, because all ghost videos are without a doubt fake, but there's always that one that you'll see that'll make you go, well, it's just this, and it's like, no, it can't be that. It physically cannot be that. Any YouTuber that makes, like, multiple videos of them exploring a house that's really haunted, I don't believe in the slightest. If all they do is explore abandoned buildings that always seems to have a ghost in it, I don't believe it. If all they do is explore abandoned buildings, eventually they'll come across a ghost. But then it's one of them things, to me, where it's like, is that just like part of our natural world now? That if you fucking go into a spooky, scary house that's like been abandoned for yonks, you're just going to encounter some like gimpy ghost. It sucks. It fucking sucks. I hate ghosts because you can't figure them out. I mean, again, of course, though, they're not real. But trying to make them, like, trying to figure out how they would work is fucking annoying. And like I said, there's always that one ghost video on the internet where it's always like, yeah, we cannot figure out how this would work. We can't do it. I'll go about there, I guess. Or maybe not. Hang on. I'm like scraping by. Just to let you know. Need more water, holy shit. Like, you love to see some bullshit and just get away with it. You love to see it. I'm so happy I got away with that shit. Oh, pardon me. There we go. But yes, ghost videos are always so frustrating to me. Because I would like to believe in them. Because it's like, why would they ever want to lie, apart from entertainment value? But then, of course, it's like, of course they're going to be lying, because it's a fucking ghost, and ghosts aren't real. And I've got grey on my hand, mint. There we go. Right. Take 2 of putting on the green. There we go, that's a bit better. I could probably done with a deeper green, but yeah, fuck it. There we go. Okay, that's a bit of a big blob. Hang on a second. There we go. And yes, it's meant to be lopsided, just to let you know, because I'm looking at it and it is like that. Okay, what else do I need to do? That and shadow. Okay, I'll bum out the shadow real quick. I'm not like doing anything compressive with the shadow, by the way. I'm literally just getting some black and then I'm just going to scribble, basically. Stop fighting me, bitch. There we go. That's all I'm doing for it. The main focus is really the orange. But still, if you're going to do something, you know, try and do it right. There we go. That's good. That's good enough for me. There we go. Probably just cover them 2 bits up there. And I got paint on my finger. Mint. Right. So. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, so I'm gonna get some of my red, and then I'm gonna try. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Okay. And then I'm gonna have to make a slightly darker brown for this bit here. Okay. Oh, whatever, it's staying, I don't care. Okay, yeah, that'll be. There we go. Just bullshit my way forward once again. I just moved the paint up. Like, I'm sorry, I may be the next like superstar painter or something like that. Like, knock knock, my balls. Open wide. You know, that kind of shit. Right. Scoop a bit of black up and mix it into my already brown. Fuck. I'm a sausage. Okay, hang on. There we go. For a fully mix it up, there we go. And hopefully this should be ever so slightly darker. No, okay. There we go. That's getting better. But yeah, it's really... Ghosts just annoy me, basically. Ghosts annoy me. That's all I need to say. Again, I know they're not real. The way I see it, right, the world is a lot smaller than we make it out to be. But then some bullshit happens and we realise the world is so much bigger than it ought to be. So, you know, there's no real winning in this situation. And whatever, who cares? Who the fuck cares? Right, hang on. There we go, that'll be okay, I think. Pardon me. Fuck it, we big ball it. We're going to make the lines bigger. Fuck it. Okay. Yeah, it's fine, I think. This one has to have an end, though. This one has to be only so big. Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, you know what? I have a load of green, so fuck it. I might just chuck the green on. Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just chuck the remainder of the green up there onto the back. Ugh. There we go. But no, I do love monsters and shit like that. I love watching videos on them. I love them to pieces. There we go. Ugh. My knees are very cracky today. I'm also quite tempted to watch that Backrooms movie. I remember like watching like the first like Backrooms thing, and I thought it was a really cool idea. I remember just like browsing through YouTube, and then I saw a video saying like, if you're not careful, you will note click through reality. It's like, what the fuck is this on about now? And then it was like a 4chan thread thing, and it was cute. You know, it was cute. It was like, oh, that's a cool idea. I like that. I mean, obviously now it's taken off. But the problem is, right, it kind of reminds me of the SCP Foundation, the Backrooms. In the sense that it's a community-driven, like, thing. But the problem is, right, what I've noticed is that the SCP Foundation, right, it has people to keep it controlled. So nothing really goes a bit too crazy. Where in one story, they're the good guys, and then next story, they're the bad guys. There's nothing like that with the SCP Foundation, other than the actual, like, alternate storyline world things, where in which, I think, like, because I think they're meant to be secret, the SCP Foundation, but in one story, they were made public. So everyone knew about them. And the actual monsters that they keep. But with the Backrooms, it seems to be just whatever the fuck anyone wants. With every SCP game, all the monsters act the same, right? If you have a monster that does this, it will do that. There's no, like, change of it. It's going to do that. But in the back rooms, any kind of video game, it's always going to be different for it. Every single time. Like, no matter what it is, it's going to be, oh, this is the enemy from level 1. Well, in this game, it can do this. In this game, it does that. Like, there's nothing wrong with changing it up a little bit. But I think there's a certain point where in which it's like, you've changed too much. Same as Call of Duty Zombies, but I will not talk about that, because if I start talking about it like I'm doing now, I won't stop talking about it, and I'll progressively wind myself up. Because they're fucking idiot. No. But to make a long story short, because I'm about done now, me excited, backroom movie, ghosts, grr, anger me, ghosts can suck up my balls, I guess. Anyway, so that's my painting, and that is my thing. Please ignore my 50 gazillion cards. They're not for you. Alright, fuck off. So I forgot to put the white light on them. So I did that. Alright, bye, fuck off.